Hi everybody, it's Leonie from Stampin Up and I'm here today with the stamping techniques to try. I'm going to show you how to create this card using Brusho as your background for your tree. So for today I'm going to use a lemon lime twist base, an island indigo layer, and then I'm just using the watercolor paper for the top panel. So the colors I used on this one was the yellow, orange and the red. So what I'm going to use on this one today will be the yellow, blue and orange. I've got my tree stamp out already from Sheltering Tree. Hover that over so I'll know where I'm going to place my tree. Alright, so I sort of know where I've got to put my powder. You'll also need a Stampin' Spritzer, your Brusho powders. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're just going to, you only need to use a real little bit of your Brusho powders. When you do get your Brushos, they'll have these caps on top. Don't take them off because the powder is so fine. If you take them off, it's just going to go everywhere. You can give them a bit of a shake before you use them just to get the pigment mixed up and around again. And all you need is just one of these push pins in the top. I've sort of color coordinated some of mine. So just push your pin in, give it a twirl around just to create the opening for you, and then these push pins then become the seal for your lids, and a great way to pick them up as well. We're going to have a little bit of blue on our card, so I'm just going to, I don't want too much blue, I want a little bit of blue. Okay, then I'm going to put a little bit of orange and yellow, so give it a shake. This is when the spritzer comes in. If you want a really watery look on your card and you want all of your pieces to disperse, then you would spray really close and lots of it. I just want the splattered sort of look on my card like I've done here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the spritzer back a bit so I get like a finer mist on my card. It's about 12 inches, 30 centimeters away from my card, and I'll just spritz that. I might do a little bit more up the top. Okay, it's a little bit too dark in areas where you've got it, then maybe grab yourself a tissue just to dab a bit off. So mine's just a little bit darker than I wanted it there, so I'm just going to dab it really lightly just to take a bit of that colour off. You can leave that to dry, or what you can do is you can heat set that with a heat tool. So the card's now dry. We wanted the card to be dry because we're going to use the Memento ink to stamp the tree over the top. Okay, so just pushing that all the way down, giving a good press all over so that when you take that off, there's your tree. I've just got my Island Indigo ink pad. And we're just going to stamp that across the top. Okay, and then it's just a matter of assembling your card. So we're just going to pop this layer here onto our base. So just a bit of the Tombow glue. Okay, we use the Tombow glue because it gives us wiggle time, and it works out a lot cheaper than using your the snail adhesive, and it gives you time to line it all up. Right, and now I'm just going to pop that onto my lemon lime twist piece with some dimensionals. One in each corner. I'm just going to do one on each side. Okay, and then stop it from sinking in the middle. Just going to put another one inside. Okay, so then just pop this onto your card. And there is your card done. So there's the two different colour tones for my Brusho card. Really quick, really easy to do. That is a quick and easy Brusho card for you to do. So that is it from me today. I hope you like that technique. It's quick, it's easy. Have a play with it, have fun. I'll talk to you later. Bye.